John, we have these tiers where we rank quarterbacks, right? You know, you have your tier one was always like, you know, the Brady, the Rodgers, the Mahomes, and then you'd find Dak. He'd always be around level 2, tier 2, tier 3. What does Dak have to do to improve, to like raise himself up to that tier 1 level and lead the Cowboys to a Super Bowl? Does he have it in him, do you believe?
Absolutely. Dak is one of my favorite guys to train because he has everything in him. He pushes himself. He holds himself to such a high standard. Mentally, he's one of the best guys I've ever been around at taking any situation that could throw somebody off their game and turning it into a challenge that he accepts, he thrives in, he goes after it.
Well, he said pressure makes diamonds. I mean, he's used a lot of phrases. So I guess to put a finer...
To me, it's the team. Like, this is a team sport at the end of the day, and I'm not saying that the Cowboys haven't lived up to what they should be.
Yes.
At the end of the day, Dak is always going to put a ton on himself.
Yeah.
He's always going to look back and say, what could I have done differently?
Well, the one thing he has to do differently is, and again, I got about 90 seconds left here, is to stop throwing interceptions. I don't know how one does something like that, because every interception has its own fingerprint. It's not always on the quarterback. Yeah. It's sometimes on a coordinator. It's sometimes on a receiver. But how do you do that?
I mean, look, they have things that they're talking about, hey, why did this happen? You know, what can we learn from it? Dak is not an interception-prone quarterback. This last year, there were more than there have been. But that's not because that's who he is, right? He's not this guy that's taking chances that he shouldn't. I think that he's going through a process where he's going to be able to learn, why did that happen this year? Because that hasn't been his story over the course of his career. So they're going to learn from it. Look, I'm a big believer in like bouncing back higher. Sometimes those moments when you have a season that goes like, man, we were this close. Sometimes the lessons you learn from the this close or almost there is what propels you to get over that hump. So I don't know. I'm always excited for Dak because I know the type of guy that he is. And yeah, there were some interceptions this last year, but like I know that dude. And he's going to come back and he's grinding already. I was just at his place like a few days ago. He's grinding. And there's excitement in Dallas, as there always is, and there's expectations in Dallas that there always is, but he's going to handle things the right way.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.